We are looking at a time where Zion Williamson can come out and every single person in the world, including me, will forget all of the stuff that happened in his early career if he is just dominant. Winning cures all. Let's be honest here. I think we all want Zion to succeed. We don't want this Knicks drama. We don't want him to be out of shape. We want the electrifying human highlight reel that defied gravity as a mere teenager. The #1 pick that battled LeBron James head to head and stood his ground. There are very few players in the world you can look at and say, if that guy gets it together, it's going to change everything. And Zion Williamson is one of those players. We know the kind of generational talent I'm talking about, and we've seen those expectations play out in a lot of ways, I will say. LeBron James somehow surpassed them. Anthony Davis has met them with a title. Ben Simmons has not lived up to the modern day Magic Johnson label for sure. And Marvin Bagley went from a guaranteed 20 points per game in the league, a bucket, to another symbol of the Sacramento Kings' struggles. So with that in mind, Zion Williamson is clearly at a crossroads in his career. Zion is a former #1 pick. We have watched as the #2 pick, Ja Morant, has flourished in Memphis. It is Zion's time to step up, and I don't think the question is, will he? I think the question is there something we can point to and look at and really see? Is this a sign that this guy is a future true superstar, or is he going to fall? Because with that in mind, let's flash back to Zion's first NBA game ever, where we have to note that things were going very, very poorly at first.
He's played just under 12 minutes, has 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 turnovers.
Then Zion took to this bike, and that's when things started to heat up.
Here is Zion stepping back, pulling the trigger, and hitting a three. Here's a lob to Zion, and he finishes over DeRozan. Here's Zion for 3, hit it again!
As you could see, Zion was incredibly confident. He was knocking down jump shot after jump shot.
Gets it back. Here he is again. Got it again! Gets it back. Zion for 4. Welcome to the NBA! So right now they're a chance. We want Zion from the crowd here, and it's certainly understandable.
And this run would culminate in a spectacular middle of the fourth quarter. It wasn't really a great game. But after this incredible performance, we were truly in awe. Zion had us because he not only was succeeding at the highest level on the highest stage, but also he was known as a rim-running dunker, an athletic phenom. Where was this shooting coming from? Well, it is here where we have to ask, where did this shooting go? For real. Because not only has Zion Williamson not attempted a single three-pointer this season, 3 games I know, but more importantly to me, Zion has not taken, according to basketballreference.com, a single mid-range jumper. The furthest shot he has taken falls under the category of 3 to 10 feet. These are just stone cold facts. Ben Simmons is getting a lot of heat for this right now. Zion, so far, has been getting none, and it's also here where I have to point out. Before I continue, guys, I want to thank DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video because basketball season is finally upon us, which means the offseason is finally over. And I know we love the offseason, I know we love the rumors, but what we really love is basketball. And DraftKings Sportsbook has us hooked up. New customers, all you have to do is sign up and use promo code Korzemba. Bet $5 on any pregame money line wager and receive an additional $200 in free bets if your bet cashes. That is right. New customers who bet $5 on any team to win straight up will get an additional $200 in free bets if their bet hits. Plus, with same game parlays, you could combine multiple bets from the same game to give yourself a shot at even bigger winnings all season long. And for those in a state where sports betting is not yet available, do not forget about DraftKings Daily Fantasy. DraftKings Daily Fantasy has been innovating even more ways to win some cash this basketball season. Which means, guys, go download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, go use promo code Korzemba because new customers receive $200 in free bets if their pregame moneyline bet hits after placing a $5 wager. Again, that's promo code Korzemba only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Thank you again to DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. And for now, guys, let's get back into the video. Zion is a really young player still, and I cannot forget about this LeBron James moment.
Up ahead, Zion, 1-on-3, bring it home! The Z-Train with a 2-handed jam. Zion finishes with this strong hand. First lead of the game for the Pelicans.
In Zion Williamson's first game against LeBron, a game that was incredibly hyped up, a game where all eyes were on him, where all of the pressure in the world was on him. He put on a show. He held his own.
No point. Oh, look at Zion. Now that's Bob. Wow. He catches a breather here under force. Zion Williamson.
Balanced by New Orleans to get back, but here.
Oh. Zion on the back into the lob.
He's proven that when a challenge is in front of him, he is more than able to step up and dominate. So it's not like the mental toughness and strength is not there. It's not like the work ethic isn't there. But then that's what's weird. I can't just ignore that Zion Williamson, the former #1 pick of the draft, showed up to training camp at what? 320 pounds? That is just way too heavy when your job is to stay in shape. Simple as that. Although we have certainly seen players grow from early struggles like this, and they have become incredible Hall of Fame legends. Hakeem Olajuwon was such a hothead on the court, fighting people actually, that the media thought he would never be able to get his anger under control. I mean, look at the clips that we are watching. But the thing is, we now know that man as Hakeem Olajuwon, 2-time NBA champion. So with Zion, what's the real secret to success at the NBA level? Personally, from what I've seen, it's staying hungry, I guess, but really, it is, at the end of the day, a relentless work ethic based mindset that pushes you to the top in the NBA. Relentless. Going when you do not want to go. Waking up and practicing and working, no matter what the circumstance is, including getting paid. We've heard the famous stories with Kobe Bryant, of course. We've seen Giannis not only rise to the top of the NBA, but once he got there, he was not satisfied. He kept going and still keeps going. But here's one name I really want to bring up: James Harden. Can we consider how much that man not only worked to first make it to the league, then grow into a key sixth man on a title loser? There should be a better name for that. Regardless, Harden then blossomed into a star on the Houston Rockets, a most valuable player in the NBA, a man who has led the league in minutes several times, a man who, quite honestly, has put on enough miles on his body that it is shocking. Between the ages of 23 and now in Philly, 33, James Harden has averaged 37 minutes a game. Last year in Philly, he averaged 37.7. To say that man does not work relentlessly would just be wrong. The media has portrayed James Harden as a giant strip club guy, so because of that, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves for his hard work. And so with Zion, we're about to see. We have seen both sides of the coin here. We have seen Zion be dominant. We have seen him step up to challenges. We have seen him be the best young player in the NBA, honestly. But we have also seen him show up 300 plus pounds. We've seen the injuries. We've seen that take a toll on his body. It is going to take a relentless work ethic, honestly, for Zion Williamson to get to the top of the NBA, like I'm sure not only he wants, but Pelicans fans want. It took a lot of work ethic for Zion to come back from those 300 pounds to be playing on the court at all. And this was just a freak injury.
Defense isn't quite there. Zion blocked it. He'll get it. And fouled from behind by Jimmy.
On this play, Zion clearly took a hard fall. Was it a foul? Was it a block? Regardless, Zion is now down again. These hits really add up on your body, and we are going to see, is that relentless work ethic there? The one that's going to carry him to the top? The one that a guy like Ja Morant has certainly seemed to display? I cannot wait to see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you'd like to. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. You're awesome. We all know it. And as always, have an awesome day, guys, and cue that music. If you're still here while the music is cued, here are two videos I think you are definitely going to enjoy. I mean, personally, I think the one on the left might be more your style, but the one on the right looks pretty awesome too. Click one, let me know what you think, and again, have an awesome day.